Today, we're going to be looking on all the features that will complete a floor plan. The first feature we'll look on is the layout. It basically gives you where the different rooms are located and how each room is interrelated. For this design, the layout is highlighted with your red lines, indicating where your kitchen, living, dining, bathroom, passage, and bedrooms are. The next feature is your wall symbol. Now, there are different symbols that will represent your walls. For this one, it is the general symbol used for your concrete wall. In further videos, we will discuss different types of wall symbols that are used. Your floor plan layout will not make any sense if there's no window and door symbols. Now, there are different types of window symbols and door symbols respectively. In further videos, these will be explained and shown. However, for this video indicates your general window symbol as shown in your purple box and a general door symbol which is indicated in your blue box. Your fixtures are another feature of your floor plan layout. Now, for the kitchen fixtures, you will have your stove, your counter, your cabinets, and your fridge. The broken lines shown on the drawing is showing your cabinets above, which indicate that you cannot see it looking from above when the cut is made within your window openings. Your bathroom symbols entering from the entrance of the bathroom, you have the water closet, which is known as your toilet. Then you have your sink, which this symbol represents a pedestal sink, and your bath. Now, fixtures help you to understand the layout design that you will have for your kitchen as well as for your bathroom. These layout varies from design to designs. Dimension is another important feature of your floor plan. Without it, your drawing makes absolutely no sense. Professionals such as your tradesmen and your quantity surveyor and other important professionals who will interact with your drawing will be unable to calculate for nothing. They won't be able to determine the cost for labor and the quantity of materials that are required. Now, on your floor plan, there are two types of dimensions that are required. Your external dimensions as well as your internal dimension. All the walls within your internal space needs to be dimensioned. Leave none for someone to estimate or to calculate. We need to reduce the error margin. For your external dimension, there are three layers. The first layer is your overall that span from the external wall on one side to the next side of that external wall. Then you have the second layer, which is known as your wall thickness and your room size. And the final layer is known as your masonry dimension, which is very important. The mason depends heavily on this line of dimension, especially when they come up above ground level with their block work. Not many drawings will show these symbols, but they're very important. These are known as your elevation callouts and your section callout. These indicate the different views that you will have for your elevation, your front view, your right view, your left view, and your back view. For the sectional callout, which generally are two, a horizontal and a vertical, But there are times, depending on the complexity of your design, you may have a number of sectional callouts. These indicate the different sectionals. You have your window tags and door tags. Not many drawings tend to indicate these features, but they're very much important. These tags help you to identify the different types of windows that you do have on a particular design. In another video, we will explain how we differentiate between a window 1 or a window 2 or a window 3 tag, respectively. The same for your door, a D1 tag versus a D2 tag. So do look forward to be seeing these videos that will explain clearly how we actually differentiate, how we place our tags for our doors and windows respectively. Another feature is to label the different spaces for the different rooms. These are very important. It helps to indicate and to provide information the different areas and what it represents. So for this drawing, we are able to determine where our kitchen is, the living, dining, bedroom, passage, and bathroom. In most cases, we tend not to label our bathroom just because of the space allocation. So you can determine whether or not you want to label it or not. The next feature is to indicate your title, scale, and the tag. So for the title for this drawing would have been your floor plan, and the scale is 1:50. There's a tag for it. At the top you see 1 and below it's A1. The 1 is representing to say it is the identification number for the drawing, which is the layout or your floor plan, and the lower section that indicates A1 is telling you the sheet number. A represent architectural drawing. In other video, we'll explain the different categories in which our drawings can fall in. The final feature for your floor plan is your sheet number, and in this case, it is a A1 sheet. As I said before, the A represents architectural drawing. If this video had helped you to understand the different features required to complete a floor plan, please do not hesitate to like and share this video.